Brow Bar. How can I help you today? Okay, you have an appointment. All right, and what's your name? Okay, let me just check our appointment book. Okay. Let's see, should be... There we go. Okay, yep, I've got you on the books. And have you been here before? No? Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and set up your account. Is that okay? Okay, could you just spell your full name? Okay, and last name? And phone number, please. And an email. Okay, perfect. And do you want to opt into promotional offers? All right, looks like I have you down today for a wax. Okay, just shape it. Okay, and you don't want waxing? Just pluck? Okay, got it. And we're gonna do a tint, correct? No, I don't need another color now. Midnight will be doing your brows and she'll take care of that. Thank you. Okay. Since you haven't been here before, I'm gonna go ahead and do a waiver for you, okay? You only have to do this once a year and then we just keep it on file. Right. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions, alright? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say no, you've never been here before. Okay, are you currently on any antibiotics or medications that could cause sensitive skin? Okay, and how long have you been on that? And is that like a constant medicine or is that, okay. Yeah. Okay. And do you have sensitive skin? Okay. And when was the last time you had your brows done? And you did waxing, plucking? Okay. Are you on Botox? Okay. And are you on any type of benzoyl peroxide products? And how often do you use that? And did you use it today yet? Okay. And do you have any sensitivities to any skincare ingredients or products that you know of? Okay, and no dyes? Okay, great. So I'm just going to give this to you. You can review everything right there. And when you're done, you can just sign right there on the bottom. And here's a pencil. Yes. Thank you. Alright, so we will have that on file from now on. I'm going to go ahead and just take you to the back and introduce you to Midnight, and she'll be right with you. Okay, you can just follow me. Hi, I'm Midnight. It's nice to meet you. Yes, I will be doing your brows today. That's correct. Alright, so I'm going to get everything set up on the table behind me. Just confirming we're doing a shape today. Okay, and then a tint. Okay, sounds great. So I'll just get all of my materials and I'll be right with you. Please go ahead and just take a seat, okay? Okay, yep, just right there is fine. And I will be right with you. I just like to get everything set up in front of my client so they can see everything is new, clean. Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm assuming you have not seen our brow shaping chart. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to start with our chart here, okay? So I can stick with your natural brow structure, which is what I typically encourage. But I just like to be clear with my clients about what that's going to look like, or if they want something different, okay? So different face shapes have, and eye shapes have naturally different brow shapes, obviously. So we have the almond eyes here. We have the wide set eyes, hooded, close set eyes, the down turned eyes, the protruding eyes, and the almond. So you have an almond shaped eye. I would recommend to keep the curve or the arch of the brow just above the outside corner. What I typically recommend for clients, because this thin of a brow is not always their style, you can see I've drawn one here. You can just do a little bit of a thicker brow with the same general style. Okay, that's okay. Sure, thank you. So we'll go with the hooded brow. Okay, I'm just going to take a look at your brows and your skin, and I'm just going to grab a towel really quick to clean off your face. Alright, so first I'm just going to take a look at your skin. Okay, looks like you have a little bit of oily skin, just around the T-zone. Okay, and then I'm just going to look at your brows. Going to start by cleaning the brow. I just use a clarifying toner. Looks like you don't have makeup on anyway, but this is still helpful. I'm just going to put a little bit on my towel, and then I'm going to also just cover your eyes and spray directly on your face. Okay. Now I'm just going to wipe your brows with this towel, okay? To pat dry that area, okay? Ready? Okay. Perfect. Just apply a little bit. Let me grab my brushes. I'm gonna apply a little bit of powder just around so it doesn't upset the skin, okay, when we start to pluck. Alright, so let's just gently put this all over the brow area. Okay. Alright, so the first thing I am going to do is just brush the brows out just a little bit. going to put a little line and just, this is just shaping a little bit, okay? Right. Okay. All right. So now I am going to use a pencil, and I'm just doing this so that I can draw lines to line up the brow, okay? Okay. Okay, and I am going to do some dermaplaning of the brows. So, would you like me to use pink or the teal? You will get to keep this. Okay. Alright, so now I am going to just, let's see, I think I'm going to do a little bit on both sides. To just brush this a little bit more over here. Alright, so if you would just stay as still as possible, I'm going to go in just around the side arch of the brow right here, okay? Okay. To the other side. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to wipe that off a bit. Okay. I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to just do, now I'm going to go along the inner part, okay? Yes. Okay. You ready? Yep. That looks really good. I'm just going to dust off the hair. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of plucking, and then I will go back in with probably the dermaplaning razor, okay? I'm just going to pluck a little bit, not a lot, and specifically kind of just in this area and along the bottom, okay? Here we go. razor and just clean everything up. Brush off a little bit more plucking. Little bit more powder on. I see your skin is getting a little bit irritated. Alright, so the brows look pretty good. I'm gonna spray them one more time. And then I'm just going to use my spoolie and I'm just gonna out again, okay? Looks really good. I'm just going to remove those lines that I drew earlier. Okay. And I think I'm going to do about a 4N gel for your brows. Does that sound about right? Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Alright, so I'm just going to use this brush. And you can see it's kind of cut. So I'll just kind of apply that. Alright, so here we go. Alright, perfect. So I'm just going to go in on this side first. your brows in all of this. Okay. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna just go again. Okay, just one more. Okay, just on the center lines. And this side. Perfect. Yes, so we'll just let it sit. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. And while that's on, I am going to just trim the top of your brow a tiny bit. Yeah, because I basically brush it up so everything excess is already like kind of gelled in place. So it's a really good time to trim. Let's see, do I want to use this spear? Alright, so I'm gonna just go in. What I'll do is you'll see these will just brush up and I'll just go, here we go. Okay, other brow. Yeah, that looks really good. Alright, I'm just going to let you sit for about 15 minutes, like I said, and then I will be back, okay? Alright. Alright, so, feeling good still? Alright, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, looks great. So, I'm just going to use some of that gel remover now, and I'm gonna spray. I'm gonna spray your brows, and then I will remove it with the cloth, okay? It's gonna cover your eyes. I'm actually gonna just use this brush to just gently brush the brows, okay? That loosened it up, so I will just remove the. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this now. Okay, great. Gonna spray it with some of the cleaner. That looks great. Alright, so they're very nice and tinted. I think the color is perfect. I am gonna just clean them up a little bit with a little bit of makeup, okay? Just to touch around the area so they're not like red, irritated, okay? Yeah. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of this on. It is just a gel on the brows, and it helps to hold them in place, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, now that that's on, I'm gonna just run a spoolie over them because I'm gonna shape them now with that gel. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's pretty well shaped. Now I'm just gonna go in with some powder. I'm gonna go just around the top of the brow, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna put some concealer on the bottom. I'm just gonna use this concealer. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put this under the brow. Okay. I'm gonna just blend them out with a blending brush, okay? Here we go. Perfect. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight, just at the arch. Brown. So I was trying to decide what brush. Just this smaller one. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bioluminescent highlight on the arch. Okay. Alright. Here we go, just on the arch, like I said, okay? Other eye there. Alright. Okay. Now I'm just gonna brush them out with a softer brush. It looks so good. I missed something right there. Let me get it. Alright. Just a little. Okay, got it. Okay. And then I am going to use this kit just to conceal some of the red on the right here where I All right. Just gonna set it with a little bit of setting powder where I just added that contour. Okay, just gonna use a little bit of this setting powder. Perfect. I'm just gonna put this around the brow, okay? All right. Just go ahead and take a look in the mirror right there and see if you feel good about everything. Okay. Oops. You do? All right. I'm just going to spray it with setting spray. This is the it's called Rude. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. You're all set. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you today. And I hope to see you again very soon. If you want to schedule for your next appointment, you can do so at the desk on the way out when you pay, okay? And we do recommend roughly 6 weeks. You too.